Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I will give my college football playoff predictions to see who I think is punching their ticket to the national championship. Before I get into the meat of the video though, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button to get more college football content. Let's hop into it. First, the Rose Bowl between number 1 Michigan and number 4 Alabama. This is probably the most hyped up Rose Bowl ever. Two very good teams with historic programs with an appearance in the title game on the line. Let's talk about both teams. Michigan is number 1 for a reason. Despite all of their scandals, they have been dominant. They have been the most complete team all season. They have arguably the best overall defense in the entire nation and a really solid offense. They're an extremely physical team with great linemen that makes work easy for J.J. McCarthy and Blake Corum. Now, for Alabama, roll tide roll. After struggling earlier in the year, Alabama has been absolutely on fire, beating the back-to-back national champions. Milroe has developed into a true great quarterback and leader. While not shining in any one department, they've been really solid in every category, a really balanced team. Milroe, Bond, and Burton are great on offense, and McKinstry, Arnold, and Dallas Turner are a nightmare on defense. They might be the most talented team in the country with very few glaring weaknesses. I think these are maybe the two strongest teams in the country. Michigan is favored by 2, but I'm going to pick my Alabama Crimson Tide. Michigan has really struggled in bowl games in the last decade, losing 2 straight playoff games. I don't think Michigan quite has the skill players to be explosive, and obviously Nick Saban is a better coach, and I think he gets Alabama to a victory. Give me the Tide, 24-21.
I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, baby.
Don't give a piss about nothing but Tide.
Now, for the Sugar Bowl, the number 2 Washington Huskies versus the number 3 Texas Longhorns. Washington has got to this point mainly through their passing attack, which is the best in the nation. Michael Penix to Rome Odunze has been unstoppable this year. Despite their explosive offense and wonderful head coach, Kalen DeBoer, who I think is one of the best in college football, they do have their flaws. The two biggest is their lack of a running game and their atrocious pass defense. While Dillon Johnson is a talented back, they have not had great rushing numbers. I think it can be excused due to their major success through the air, but something that cannot be excused is their secondary. Washington ranks near the bottom of the entire country in pass defense, which is very troubling. I've liked what I've seen out of Jabbar Muhammad, but the rest of the DBs will have to step up in order to beat Texas. Speaking of, let's talk about the Longhorns. I really like Texas' game, to be honest. They have a solid offense, not nearly as explosive as Washington's, but more well-balanced, though. They have been stellar defending the run the entire season. The only area where they seem to struggle is pass defense as well, being ranked number 93 in the FBS. That really scares me for this Texas team. They have been torn up by the likes of Dillon Gabriel and Will Howard, and they face their biggest challenge yet going against Michael Penix and company. These teams are honestly very similar in some ways. Due to both having weaknesses in the pass defense, I see this being a high-scoring shootout. It's tough, but I think the talent difference and how great of a coach Sarkisian is will just barely give Texas the edge. Give me the Longhorns to win 45-42.
All right.
That's my prediction. I think Alabama and Texas win, leading to a rematch of Week 2 in the National Championship. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Did I get it right, or will Michigan or Washington surprise me? Subscribe and let me know in the comments below. Peace.